Hey guys, thanks for hanging on with me if you're on live because I know it's like a weird time of day. I'm on my lunch break. I have a busy evening after work, so I wanted to hop on live while this was fresh on my mind. I wanted to give you guys my 5 tips for getting unstuck or feeling unstuck. Like if you've ever felt like things weren't progressing in the way you wanted them to, if it's just too overwhelming to even get started, then I'm here to help you. So I wanted to share a little bit about my story. Back as far as 6th grade, I was picked on for my weight. That's my earliest memory of that happening, where a basketball coach, who was a college student from my recollection at the time, he called me Petunia Pig, and then other people would participate in the teasing. And from that point forward, I was really super aware that I was at least considered by them to be fat or overweight. And so that carried on with me through junior high, through high school, just throughout my adult life. So I can remember even in 8th grade, I went out for track and I lost some weight and I got into like the smallest size I'd ever been on, but I could still remember sitting down and like grabbing onto my thighs and just being like, what's wrong with it? Like, why doesn't this go away? And that's a memory I have. I would lose, so I lost some inches and pant sizes because of that, but it still didn't make me happy. I still didn't feel like I was where I should be. Then fast forward to like into college, I gained like the typical 15, 20 pounds that you hear about people doing at college because you have a buffet of food every day to go to, so many fast food choices and restaurants that are fun to go to, and you're on your own and you're doing all that stuff. And I could vividly remember going to a JCPenney dressing room in college because I needed new jeans, pulling them onto my body, and then them just not, like the size that I was accustomed to wearing was not fitting. I had to go up 2 sizes that day. I guess I'd been wearing some stretched out jeans. I had to go up 2 sizes that day, and I can remember texting my sister saying, there's no way I'm this size, and like just in disbelief. And that was a really low point for me. So that would spark me a little bit to do like Tae Bo. I don't know if anyone back in the day remembers doing Tae Bo, the Firm DVDs, going to the gym, getting on the treadmill, getting on the elliptical. But it was just like a fast track to nowhere. It was like just trying to do the stereotypical things to do to lose weight or to just feel better in your clothes. And so fast forward even more, I got married, I gained some more weight. I remember eating macaroni and cheese every day for lunch with my husband. Not good habits that I was in. I had kids. I was able to lose a little weight after having kids because of breastfeeding, but still, like, I wasn't happy with my body. It wasn't until I found an 8-week program that my husband found on an infomercial that told you what to eat. It told you what workouts to do on what day and how long to do them, that I finally saw results and I finally stopped feeling unstuck. I lost 15 pounds during that period. My husband lost like 20 pounds. We were both, that was our beginning point where we both started really focusing more on our health and getting healthy and having the tools to get there. So I was no more feeling like I was stuck in my body, that it was just the way it is and that it wasn't going to change. I was finally free of that stigma where I felt like I was stuck. So I wanted to give you my 5 best tips for yourself feeling unstuck. Number 1, start something now that you can be proud of today. Like, it doesn't have to be something big. Anything you can be proud of and feel good about by the end of the day. It could be like watching this and then afterwards just going on a 15-minute walk, or parking farther away from the store when you go there. Although I wouldn't recommend that today in Illinois because it's freaking cold. Anyway, eat veggies at lunch and dinner where you're maybe don't eat veggies at all during the day. Start a gratitude journal. And that victory in starting today and not waiting until a magical future date like a Monday is going to help you just start that initiative to be healthy and happy. Okay, tip number 2, find an accountability partner. Find somebody that's going to do this with you. For all those times where I was trying to like do random DVDs and plan my own food, and like I was doing it on my own and I didn't have somebody with me. Like, if you recall that when I said that I did that 8-week program, it was with my husband. He was my accountability partner, so that we were in this together and we stayed more on track together. So who do you know in your life that would like to be on track as well? Just scroll your social media. Sometimes you'll see people just post about how they are so miserable because they've gained weight and they don't know what to do. You might just see posts like that. Or maybe you just know of a friend who's been complaining to you that they want to get started, but they don't know how. So team up together and do something healthy together. So my accountability partners now are all inside of my virtual group that I run, which I can talk about later. Tip number 3, try habit stacking. I love this practice because it's attaching a good habit that you want to get started with something you already do. Like, let's say every night you spend half an hour or an hour watching TV with your spouse, your partner, or your kids. That's an established habit. Now you are going to stack a healthy habit on top of it. Like, you can do maybe a minute of a plank, a minute of a wall sit, 20 squats, a couple of push-ups. You can drink 16 ounces of water while that show's going on. That's like an example of habit stacking. So tip number 4, write down 3 things you're grateful for at the beginning and at the end of the day, or at least one or the other, if not both. Starting your day in gratitude can change the entire way you see the rest of your day. If you write down, I am grateful for my job because it provides for my family, and you're going to your job and things might like come up that irk you, but you don't take it as personally, or don't take it as badly, because you wrote at the beginning of the day how grateful you were to have a job that provided income that came in. At the end of the day, it helps you look back on your day, really feel and see what happened that day. What can you pull gratitude from? Even if it was like a crappy day where nothing felt like it went right, there is something that if you intentionally focus on what you can pull from that day that was good, and you write it down, then it's going to help you settle down more for your evening and have a better night. What you appreciate appreciates. So try to find the gratitude in every day. And number 5, make it simple. When you have a simple plan to follow, it makes it easier to follow through. I used to piece together my own workouts. I used to grab the Tybo DVDs and the Firm DVDs and the Jillian Michaels DVDs, attend the random YMCA class. And so there was like that random exercise piece, like we're just throwing things together. And then I would tear out workout cards from Self magazine and put them in a binder. And then I would, for meals, I would like try to figure, I'm like, oh, I guess I need to restrict my calories and log everything I eat into this calorie tracking app. And that was a joyless exercise, let me tell you. Plus, that's not even guidance. Just because you eat 1,200, 1,400, whatever your calorie target is for the day, that doesn't mean it's healthy. Doesn't mean it's getting you to where you go. I can eat 1,200 calories of Twinkies and be like, I hit my calorie target for the day, but that's not going to do anything for my health. And so I was like piecing together all these things. When I finally made it simple and just followed a plan that was structured, from one end to the other that I could just plug into, it took so much stress off of my brain, and I could just be free and taking care of myself and getting results and not feeling stuck anymore. And like I alluded to at the beginning, or I spoke to it about at the beginning, I had an 8-week plan where Monday you do this workout, Tuesday you do this workout, and it was streamed up on my TV and I could just follow along. And it even came with a meal plan that said, hey, here's what your target should be to eat every day. It should be this much protein, this much carbohydrates, this much fruit, this much veggies. Side note, any diet that tells you not to eat fruit, you need to run away from that diet. That's just a side note. So that meant when I was piecing things together, it was exhausting and I didn't follow through on it and I wasn't getting results. And did that lead me to feeling more stuck than ever? Yes. So that tip number 5 is make it simple. So let me recap those 5 tips. 1, start something today now that you can be proud of, whatever that is. Whether it's eating more veggies today, getting some exercise in, starting a gratitude practice, whatever you need to do to feel accomplished today. Now, tip number 2, find an accountability partner. Yes, Kylie. Find an accountability partner who in your life can keep you more accountable to your goals. Try to do something together. Tip number 3, try habit stacking. Take something you already do, like watching TV or whatever have you, and stack something else on it, like doing planks, wall sits, squats, drinking 16 ounces of water. Tip number 4, write down 3 things you're grateful for at the beginning, at the end of your day. And number 5, make it simple. making it simple will make it so much more likely that you're going to follow through, and something that's already been planned out and programmed out for you is already going to be time tested through so many different people and already proven to work. You might as well just plug into that system and see where it takes you. Okay. So I hope that really helped you guys. These practices have dramatically helped my life. I've lost 35 pounds, kept it off. I have more energy. My confidence is through the roof. I'm doing a live video right now where the me of 6 years ago was not going to be getting on a Facebook Live and telling people about this stuff. So it's increased my confidence. But something that's really helped up-level me is becoming an online coach. So I'm coming to you right now during my lunch break. I work full-time as an accountant. I have a family, and so I have to be super intentional with my time. But becoming an online coach has kept me so much more accountable to my goals, and I'll tell you why. I have more people counting on me to lead a group, to make sure I'm doing my own stuff, because if I was 100 pounds more than I am now, or showing how I was going to eat pizza and Twinkies and Ho-Hos all day, people wouldn't want to follow that person. So it keeps me more accountable because I know people are watching me. Number 2 reason that being a coach has helped me up level is that there's more resources I have at my fingertips. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people on my coaching team, whether they're my coaches or they're just my sister coaches, and they have so many resources and shared histories and experiences that I can draw from, advice I can get. It's such a great and encouraging community. I love the people. Some of the people watching this right now, like Sarah and Kylie and Ari, all are people I know because of coaching. It's amazing. Okay, I get to earn an income. So guys, I get to be more accountable on my own health and fitness goals. I get to help other people be accountable on their health and fitness goals. I have more confidence, I have more energy, and I get a freaking paycheck every single week for doing that. So yeah, it takes intentional time and it takes learning how to do that. But now I can pay for things like my groceries and my family's mortgage and put money away for vacations and all this amazing, cool stuff I get to do because of coaching. Earning an income is freedom. And then finally, I become more confident in my journey. I spoke to this a little bit earlier, but I get to be on here like a live video. I share what I'm doing and it helps other people get started. And if I hadn't been a coach, if I hadn't taken my health into my own hands and found what works, I would not be here today. I would not have changed the lives of over 300 people, change the trajectory of their lives and their families' lives through health and fitness and mindset work, all that good stuff. So I have a video that I have that can explain more about what I do as a coach. All you have to do is ask for it. You can comment below. You can give me either your email address or just drop a heart or just saying, send me the info, and I will shoot it over to you in Messenger. If you give me your email, I'll send it to you over in email. Okay, guys, I hope that was helpful. It is like 10 minutes before I need to get back to work, so I'm going to hop off of here. So I'm going to go back to the work for the rest of the day. I have mom stuff going on. I'm going to Girl Scouts later. Still got to make a healthy dinner. Still got to get bedtime routines down, check homework, all the stuff that you do in life. But because of coaching, I get to be more intentional, happy, focused, and just loving my life in general. So thank you guys for watching. Feel free to tag a friend that you think needs to see these 5 tips that I have for getting unstuck. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.